I think with animals, as if with humans, you live your best life as best as you can, regardless of what happens in the future. No one can predict that. Hiya, I'm Lucy Pauley, I'm a veterinary nurse, and this is little Alvin, who's got cerebellar hypoplasia. So it means he kind of walks with wobbly gait. It's also known as wobbly cat syndrome, which you'll see a lot on social media. It means he lives a good happy life with me, just means I have to be a bit careful and he'll be an indoor cat for the rest of his life. But as you can see, he's still very playful. And what happened back in May, I adopted Sophie, who's the mama cat, who was pregnant, and within 3 days of being with me, she had 5 kittens, who I named Oreo, Alf, Alvin, Diddy and Pumba. What happened at 12 weeks old is I took them to the RSPCA for their second vaccinations, and they all had homes to go to, which unfortunately, within a day of them being there, I didn't get a phone call until the next day that a new locum vet had decided that Pumba and Diddy had cerebellar hypoplasia and that they wouldn't live a good quality of life and were put to sleep without me being notified, which obviously is very upsetting as a veterinary nurse who strives for animal protection and was for the past 12 weeks 24/7 every day looking after them all and caring for them all in my home, paying for them, and taking them to my vets to have a look at them, because obviously at 4 weeks old, when Alvin first started showing signs of it, I wanted to make sure for myself that, on a welfare case, would it be, acceptable to go forward with him, which a neurologist said, he's absolutely fine, told me about the condition. He'd been into my work a few times with the other kittens, and my vets there clarified that, they live a good, happy life. So as you do, you look on social media, I found all these wobbly cats, Instagrams and YouTube videos. So we carried on, so I decided to keep little Alvin here to live with me. The mistakes I think the RSPCA made were, for firstly, they did call me in the morning and leave a message regarding the adoption of Sophie and Alvin, and then I had 2 missed calls, 10:15, 10:16, with no messages left, which I'm assuming were regarding the vets going around and looking at Diddy and Pumba. Obviously, someone who looked after them for 12 weeks with the background that I do, I expected a phone call. I could have been able to tell them, I'd have been able to go in and see if they had deteriorated, so at least I had that confirmation myself. So there wasn't this, did they, didn't they? So it's just that clarification of I'd have liked a phone call to know, so I could have even had a chance to say bye if I did agree with them. And what should the RSPCA do for future? I think they need to look into their protocols and their communication, because I think it was between the head of fostering and between their staff members and then their vets and the locum vets. I know on Alvin's notes it was made clear that he had wobbly cat syndrome and that he was living a happy life. So I think just that communication between the systems to know that, to definitely have contacted the fosterer who's been looking after them for the 12 weeks that knows them well, to verify what's happened. Everyone knows about CH, we need to kind of raise this awareness towards it and know they can live the happy lives that they can do, and I don't think they need to be put down for it.